Okay, should be live. Just want to check something real quick. No, that's not it. Whatever. Hey, how's it going? Rob Harley here, and we are live with more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. It's hot, I'm bothered, I'm slightly tired. I really needed this today. I actually did. I almost cancelled, but I thought, how can I do that? I want to feel better. Playing some Fire Emblem will help me feel better, so let's do that. Since the last stream, I actually haven't done much, but I know I said I'll do some of the more boring stuff off stream. All I've done is just basically sorted out inventory and things like that. I've run around extensively throughout the whole monastery, just to make sure that's pushed in, just to pick up every item there is. And I started interacting with some of the students, so unfortunately, not first time reaction for some of them, until I realized that, you know what, some of these are actually better off camera. For example, like, we're looking for Flame. She's lost. That's where we're up to at the moment. But I've gone through all the dorms and made sure there's nothing in them, for example. But we're looking for Flame, and then I came across this interaction and thought, you know what, it would have been better if this was on camera.
Please, not in here! I guess I have to let you in to prove it, don't I?
You don't have to prove it to me, I believe you. But she still opens it up anyway. Oh my god, you see Bernadetta out for once. And nothing in here. Okay, good. Flame's not there. Nice. So, yeah.
There, see? No one's in Bernie's room but Bernie. Maybe Flame just wanted to be alone for a while. Have you considered that?
Maybe. I don't know.
Come to think of it, where is her room anyway?
I don't know. Yeah, so I still need to do this sort of thing with anyone if I want to, but at the moment, I have been going over that and just thought, probably not. Ash, you're up here. Also, freaking itchy. I need to... I feel like I only get itchy on camera. It bothers me. That's just not the case.
I heard something like this happened last year, too.
Yeah. Oh, I've done his interaction, it's gone. Bah! Alright, next up, let's... Oh, Lost City in the Library, let's go see her. Outside the library. What is with these small little arrows, though? Thomas. What about Thomas?
Reflecting on it now, Flame has always seemed a rather odd person. She appears young, yet there's something about her that seems much older than her years suggest. And she's quite wise, but also surprisingly naive.
I think she's lived a very sheltered life.
You might be right. Whatever the case, Sedith seems to care for her more than anything.
It really does seem like a siscon. Sister complex for those who don't speak weeb. Oh, Gilbert.
Miss Flame's whereabouts are unknown. Pray she is safe.
Builder.
We do not seem to have any leads at present.
Let's move. Yeah, no one else around there. I think I looked in here then.
Because of
Hi, Daya.
Flame's disappearance, all of the knights are searching non-stop. But we haven't found a single lead. Sedith's face is getting paler by the minute. It's hard to watch.
That's interesting. And if you're hearing any background noise, it's different from last time. I actually have set it up so it shouldn't really pick it up, but I have got a portable air cooler here. I just put water in it and it blows cool air at me. It's nice. It's perfect for this type of weather. So yeah, if you're hearing extra background noise, that's what it is.
Those Abyssian idiots. All they ever do is cause trouble. We'd best purge the entire underbelly of Garreg Mach.
Okay, you seem kind of on edge. No idea what you're talking about. Don't think I want to know. What the... Who and what are you? That's different. I came in here because here's Seth. Let's see how Seth's doing.
That is all I can ask. Please, lend me your aid. She would never have left the monastery of her own volition. Why is there not a trace of her to be found?
I got no idea. Let's go to the cathedral.
Really?
Oh, it seems I missed an item. Huh. How did I manage that? Maybe because I didn't look in the middle of the freaking church. Blah.
Dear goddess, hear my prayer. Please watch over Flame. Please protect her. May I ask a
Remember this
favor?
method that will help a horse with a safe delivery. Okay. Well, I wouldn't already have them, no doubt. Oh no, wait, you're just... yeah, I've already covered that. There's no one in this part. No. There you are.
I've served here at Garreg Mach in some capacity or another for several decades now.
But after all that time, even I can't claim to know everything about the layout.
Searching the entire interior of the monastery is a more difficult task than you may think.
It makes you wonder who designed such a titanic compound.
There are fragments of records remaining from its original construction, but none of them name an actual architect.
Sorry if I'm quiet as well, it's just, as I said, I'm hot, I'm bothered, I'm tired. I really should be more energetic, but I just don't really feel it today. I may make this just a short stream and...
Professor, have you still not found any leads regarding Flame's whereabouts? I have looked everywhere. Not even the knights on guard have seen anything of note. Yes. Let us work together. It reassures me to have you by my side. May the goddess protect dear Flame until she returns to us.
Yeah. I want to go for a while. I want to play this. I want to, you know, feel better. It's just... I don't know. Anyway, I think that's everyone at the cathedral. Let's go to the Knight's Hall. Oh, looky.
I can only imagine how worried Sedith must be, but isn't mobilizing the entire Order of Knights a bit excessive?
Seems it.
I was originally assigned to investigate those reports of the Death Knight in the town near Garreg Mach. When I think how many more victims that dastard might claim while we're all busy searching for Flame.
I forgot I did this one. And yet...
I'm sorry, that was insensitive. We're all under a lot of stress right now. It's important that we find her quickly.
Yeah, should really get on top of that Death Knight thing. That worries me. Hope nothing goes wrong. Said there were some students here. What the... Oh, they're not inside either. Wow.
I can't believe Flame just disappeared. I don't like it one little bit.
None of us do.
Oh, are you here to see someone? Alois and Shamir and all the knights are gonna head into town soon.
To look for Flame, I bet. Another item I missed. Well. Yeah, here's a note.
There have been a lot of rumors swirling around lately about a Death Knight who kidnaps people from the nearby town. You don't think Flame was, you know, do you?
I don't think so.
Whether the rumors are true or not,
I just hope our Flame is safe.
Maybe I should have said the other one for a net up thing. Can't have till I'm tired, can you? Support up. That's the word I was thinking of. Hey, it's nice.
Something the matter? I see. So, Flame has gone missing. I will do what I can to support the search.
Please do.
It seems that you are a bit suspicious of me. Might I ask your reasons?
What were you asking about Flame or my father? I don't know. Which one? What was he asking about?
I was away from the monastery for a few years, but do not forget, I have spent more than 4 decades in total working here at Garrick Mach Monastery. Yet it was not until recently that I learned that Seteth has a sister. It is only natural to be curious, don't you think? I assure you, there is nothing more to it than that.
I certainly hope so. Because this whole quest is starting to make me think there's a traitor here. Oh yeah, Mum's grave. Time has worn away the name, which is now ineligible, and she only lived for what is that, 20 years? Wow, that is pretty young. Pretty sad too. Assume he was the other way then. Meow. Hubert, I don't like you, but I need to speak to you.
If Flame has been taken hostage, then we know she is alive. There would be no point to abducting her if simple murder was the objective. That's only logical, Professor.
True. I feel like I have spoken to you before, though.
Let's see. I can't believe Flame just... Oh, Aloise and...
So does he have quest info or something? Whatever. See, there's someone even further down below from Hubert that I haven't spoken to. Hanneman!
Young Flame's disappearance is most troubling.
Yes, it is. That was it.
This might be the first time I've ever seen Seteth look so worn down. If poor Flame was lured away by anyone, I personally think the clear suspect is that miscreant from Dusker. Those people are deceptive by nature.
I personally think a clear suspect is you for judging people based on looks or where they're from. How do you feel about that? Prick. I almost said the C word, but I really shouldn't say that on camera or stream. I'm Australian, I'm used to saying it a lot, leave me alone.
Greetings, Professor. Today, there is quite a bit to report.
I'm sure
there
there
is.
is.
An individual who has been going into town every evening and not returning until the following morning.
Can I just see? I'm pretty sure I saw someone just sort of appear at the edge of the screen there. Oh wait, you can't see where I'm pointing. On here it would be just basically where its head is on the screen. Going into town every evening, not returning until
You
following
see,
morning.
nothing gets past this guard. I doubt it has anything to do with Flame's disappearance, but... well, better safe than sorry, I always say.
Nothing gets past you? Excuse me? Shimmy!
What brings you here? I'm taking a break.
Nothing. I just wanted to speak.
Good deal. Hey, Professor. How's it going? I'd love to catch up, but I'm super...
She has nothing to say today. Someone to speak to over here. I thought I saw an item, it's just a waterfall.
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk?
No. See, that's the kind of thing that I thought, okay, talking to people is just going to be kind of boring. But it seems they all have, some of them have some interesting things to say this time.
To think that Flame would disappear like this. Seteth must be worried sick. I haven't much to go off of, and perhaps it's out of line for me to feel so uncomfortable. But something has been bothering me for a while about Gilbert. I feel as though I've met him somewhere before. I also noticed him staring intently at Annette once.
Either he's somewhat related to Annette, I'm assuming, or something like that, or there's more to him than meets the eye. I don't know. Excuse me.
I don't know if she ran off or got kidnapped or what. I just know that Flane's in trouble. That's it. I can't keep sitting around. I gotta go find her. Now, where do I start?
That is a good question. I'm just talking to people. You want something? No? Don't talk to me.
Flane? No, I haven't seen her. She's been abducted. Oh, you're looking for her. Sorry, my mind was somewhere else. I just recently learned she has a crest. Did you know that, Professor? If it was a particularly rare crest, I could imagine Professor Hanneman would have quite an intense interest in her. Oh, no, I'm not accusing Professor Hanneman of abducting Flane.
Interesting. Now there's... Whoops, there's...
Professor!
Someone wasn't playing. Huh.
Young Flame's disappearance is most troubling. What? Who would suspect me? You know what? I'll tell you who. A fool, that's who.
Is there a crest rare?
Flame's crest, the major crest of Sethlene, is rare, but there are others who possess it.
Okay. Oh, I'd clear Hanneman. I mean, he doesn't really seem like someone who would do that sort of thing. Get over to... God, that's just on there. So there are people in there. Okay.
Professor!
What? On the... That one. Yeah. There, I like that one.
I've only ever spoken to Flane a handful of times.
Jesus.
She always seems so naive about the ways of the world. I'm worried about her.
Think she'd be easily deceived?
Yes, I'm afraid so. I just hope she comes home safe.
We all do, buddy. I call my nephews buddy as well.
Do you
so
really
used to
think
saying
Flane
that.
was kidnapped?
There must be another explanation.
Do you think she ran off
I
on
don't
her
know.
own? That doesn't put me any more at ease.
No, it doesn't, does it?
Hello.
Fair
Flame was
try.
child napped. That is what you are thinking? And the villain is inside our monastery? I must have admittance. One person has been catching my eye.
So who are you accusing?
Shamir is a knight not like other knights. Her movements are being reminders of... No. They remind me of warriors of Brigid.
Shamir? Really? Shamir's being accused of now?
Before she was here, what was she getting up to?
Gonna have to clear her. Okay.
Hey, Professor, have you seen Manuela? I saw her running off somewhere in a terrible hurry. I wonder if it has anything to do with Flane's disappearance. Do you know, Professor? Oh, yes. Didn't you know? She was the senior diva in our opera company.
I was pretty sure of that. I may have actually learned that during the Black Eagles playthrough. But I never learned of that in this playthrough, did I? No. Alright.
Professor! I saw him. A knight wielding a gigantic scythe.
Oh, did
He
you
was
now?
just like the rumors say. All covered in jet black armor. It was the Death Knight. I just know it. You don't think he has something to do with Flane's disappearance, do you?
I don't know. Do you? Anyway.
Hello.
This way and... First, let's go speak to... That felt weird. Felt like I was moving super fast there. Let's go speak to
Consider
Dimitri.
how Seteth must be feeling. My heart breaks. We must find Flane as soon as possible. There are no signs of her having left the monastery, but we cannot safely rule out any possibility just yet. I'm wasting precious time standing about trying to think of a solution. I'll survey the monastery and see what information I can gather. There must be
You do that.
someone who has a clue as to Flane's whereabouts.
Will
Yeah,
you do me a
quest.
favor?
Gather clues about Flame by talking to different people throughout the monastery, as I have been doing. If something seems suspicious, you should check the room or other places they might spend time. Exit.
I've heard the monastery is full of secret passages.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
If there is no sign of Flame's departure, it is possible that she used one of those. Whatever has happened, I hope she is all right.
You and me both. Hello, God. Hello.
Flame is missing. We should split up and search for her. There isn't a moment to waste. We must find her before it's too late.
I'm actually looking forward to playing through Edelgard's route to learn more about her, to learn why everyone loves Edelgard as much as they do. No. Have you spoken to you?
Where could Flame
Yeah, I
have
have.
gone? Do you think she's really been kidnapped? I hear Tomas has been going around asking about her. But he's probably just worried like the rest of us. Though it wasn't just Flame. He was asking about you and Captain Gerald, too.
That's right, that's why Tomas had that quest about him above him. So I'd spoken to her to recruit her or gift her items or something. Jesus. I've got to remember who I've spoken to and who I haven't.
If Flame were taken hostage, I expect we would have received demands from the culprit by now.
Oh yeah, you had something funny to say. That was... I thought... It was talking to him that I thought maybe I should do this on camera. And then I saw the Bernadetta thing and thought, yes, I should have definitely do this on camera. Bah! Stop talking to people, run around and get items. As well as sort out my inventory, and then I'll stop there. Alright, so... I've spoken to most everyone up and around here. Still says Cyril has a quest for me. That's odd. There's only Bernie there. Catherine, let's go speak to you.
Professor.
We'll go back down south.
Did you hear about Flame? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know.
Okay, let's go to the marketplace because I need to speak to Shamir again.
That's right.
What brings you here? I'm taking a break. Is this about Flame? You find me suspicious.
I don't, someone else does.
I was somewhere else, fighting. Is that a problem? I understand that I don't fit in among the Knights of Seros, but that hardly links me to Flame's disappearance.
No, I completely understand you. Oh, wrong button. I'm so used to pressing R or ZR to run from other games. God. I've already done the fishing and the
Professor!
No one here. Oh yeah, that's right, I needed to come here. I've already done the gardening as well. This will be the item for someone's quest.
I was thinking... Ah, you're looking for Flame's kidnapper.
Yes, I am.
I can't say anything for sure, but I do have suspicions about Yaritza. There's something about how he's handling his blade lately. It seems more impulsive than usual.
You can say just about anything about anyone.
It couldn't hurt to try speaking with him at least.
I'm just looking for someone suspected, I think.
At this hour, I think you'll find him sparring with Catherine at the training grounds.
Didn't see him there.
Professor!
And another random student. What do you want?
The monastery has been turned upside down. I wonder if we're still going to have the Battle of the Eagle and Lion next month.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's happening.
It's a yearly tradition, but with things the way they are right now, it's hard to imagine. At any rate, I hope they find Flame soon.
A beautiful, delicate maiden vanishing into thin air? It is like something out of a book.
If it were a book, we would have no need to worry. She would be rescued presently by a dashing nobleman. Do you have any idea as to where she might be? Where she might have wandered off to?
None.
The greenhouse. I did not think of that.
I will take a look around there later.
And
I hope Flame isn't going hungry. If someone really kidnapped her, I'll never forgive them. Now that I think about it, I saw Alois hanging out by the pond not too long ago. He was always getting into trouble for trying to talk to Flame, you know?
No, was he?
It's probably a crazy thought, but I'm starting to worry.
I think he was always getting into trouble because Seteth doesn't like anyone getting close to Flame.
Ow! Ingrid just about slapped the teeth out of my head.
Did she now?
All I did was suggest that Flame might have eloped.
Wow. I'm so glad I didn't talk to him and that I'm doing this one on camera. Is that even a possibility?
I don't know. I was just suggesting things, and suddenly I was seeing stars and Ingrid was yelling at me.
How old is she anyway? It's possible. Said Eloise was down by the pond. That's him over there, isn't it?
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk? What? Me? Abduct Flame? You can't really believe I did that.
I actually don't. Someone else does.
Oh, that's just because of my dumb jokes.
Oh, I'm sure.
She says that they're not very good. But if I went around kidnapping everyone who said that, the whole monastery would be empty.
Oh, I'm sure. Sorry to annoy you. Okay, apparently, I need to speak with Catherine about Yuritsa. I almost said Captain.
Did you hear about Flame? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear.
Yeah.
Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. What? Yuritsa? Come to think of it, I haven't seen him today. What would make you suspect him?
I don't know.
I see. Well, I'll let the knights know.
And you'd go to the second floor for that. I just want to go back to Cyril, because it does say there's a quest on him. Maybe I have to gift him something.
I can't believe... Oh, Alois.
Okay. Quests. Stone unturned, working on that. Herbs, got them for a special delivery. Who would have thought of this one person who was reconciled, not very upfront with his true feelings and has an adorable way about it. Must be him. Yeah, that's a battle. Pardon me, and that's a battle. Yeah.
I can't... Oh, Alois.
Gift. Admiring a love letter. Let's... Before I do that, in case it's wrong, save. I'm a cautious player.
Oh, Alois.
Gift.
Thanks, Professor.
Is that not it? Oh, it's missing the quest thing now. Huh. That might have been something else I accidentally did off camera. But should have gone personal quarters. That's closer. Sorry, miss, but I am in a hurry. And you with the quest.
Impressive.
Yes.
Nice work.
Okay, so I was right. Okay then. Let's go to the church real quick. Deliver Marianne's quest.
I didn't mean to trouble you.
That's no trouble at all. Now I have to go to the second floor because there's two people to speak to up here. First, Gilbert. It is funny, I've never actually heard or seen of him before the
Miss Flame's
previous stream.
whereabouts are unknown. Pray she is safe. We do not seem to have any leads at present.
No.
I am one of the suspects, am I? Well, hopefully I can lay your suspicions to rest. Do you know of my, let's call it, unique situation?
That you died in the previous battle, yet you're still here? Yeah, I remember that. That is weird. because I walked by him as I was doing things and it was just like, oh, looks like he survived. Do you mean Annette?
I was once a knight, in service to the Fargus royal family. If Ingrid believes she saw me before, it was likely in Ferdiad, the kingdom capital. Annette is... she is my... But no. I would appreciate it, Professor, if you would ask no more.
Now I'm really curious what you are to Annette. But I'll respect your wishes because the game wants me to.
Because of Flame's disappearance, all of the knights are searching non-stop, but we haven't found a single lead. Setith's... What's
Yes,
that?
it is.
You're looking for Manuela? Well, I did pass by her earlier. She was carrying something. A mask of some sort. I'm not close to the guy, so I can't say for sure.
Okay, this is
Come to
interesting.
think of it, you could be right.
Ooh. This is very interesting. So I'm confident Manuela would be, free of suspicion. So, her and Yuritsa. I feel like there's some lag or pull or something going on, or frame pull going on, something there.
Professor.
Maybe it's just me.
Thanks for your help.
And I'm just saying things. Anyway, quest complete. No, free
What?
still lands.
Professor Manuela ran off with Professor Yuritsa's mask?
Maybe
I have
I'm
a
wrong.
bad feeling about this. We must find them both at once. Professor Yuritsa will be at the training grounds or his quarters. I believe the latter can be found on the eastern side of the Knight's Hall.
Okay, report to Dimitri. Okay. Yeah, let's go with the stable. It's saying... Aha. Progress. Oh, no, I've got 5 points to spend. Is there another one though? No. While I'm here, might as well. I might do a food thing.
What is this about Flame? True, I understand, but that heart...
I just want your faculty points. Even spear and bow. I need both lance and bow, don't I? Oh, bow's lower, why not? Next up, Geralt. Because I know there's so few bow teacher things, but there's a few lance ones.
What's that? She was carrying something. Are you
I just want to talk to you about faculty training. With authority. Lance. Lance. Skill up. Lance is now D+.
The glory of pro.
Yes. Rhea. Catherine, let's see what she can teach.
Did you hear some of the... What? What would make you suspect him? I see.
Sword and brawling, okay. And now I want to go dining hall. No special will work with Felix. He needs his thing up as well. To do Ash. Felix to do or Ash. There's Ash. Well, Felix. Felix and Caspar. Dadu and Felix. Yeah, let's just increase their motivation.
I like this.
Good.
That looks appetizing.
Good. Good. That's what I wanted. Okay. What else could be done? Facilities. Ooh, can do a tournament. What's today's price? What is the Steel X Plus? No. Oh. This would have increased his motivation too, wouldn't it? Bah. Nah, do it. Let's see how far I can get. Oh.
Luck wasn't with you.
Okay, continue. I like this music.
Luck wasn't with you.
Of course, the music in this game is always good. You really don't seem to be doing a lot to him.
A threat eliminated.
It's like I could sweep this without getting health even once. Okay, he's definitely gonna need one this time.
Had to be done.
Health. Yes. And go. Like, he didn't need it, but yeah, that would have dealt some real damage to him. Ooh. Especially going twice like that.
Sufficient.
If there was another fight, I would have had to use the second one as well. Nice. Way to go to do. Okay, one more. I think I'll go here, but he's over. Yeah, I love this.
What? Me? Abduct? Well, this. I was too scared to even look. I couldn't.
Faculty training. No, you don't do the ones I want. It does do bow though. This is mildly annoying. Let's just go, Anna.
I'd love to.
Faculty training. Bow. Okay. Back to the stable. Back up. Save. We have supports. Fair amount of supports. Mine and Rhea. Interesting.
Welcome, Professor. This is the first time I have welcomed you here, is it not?
Maybe.
There is
What is
no
with
need
that
to be
music?
nervous. Please, come closer. When you speak with me here in this room, you are not speaking with the Archbishop, but with Rhea. It's just me.
Understood.
Such a sweet child. My apologies. I should not be treating you like a child. As Gerald's kin, somehow you don't seem at all a stranger to me. Speaking of Gerald, may I ask if he ever spoke of me to you?
I never mentioned you.
Oh, dear, how
Not before
heartless
coming
of
here.
him. In any case, let us endeavor to become closer from here on out. Since you're here, shall I tell you about the Gerald that I knew?
Ooh, that'll be fun.
By the look of it, you haven't heard much about his time at the monastery, have you?
Nope.
When I first met Gerald, he was quite young. Why, he could not even grow a full beard at that point.
Really?
On one fateful occasion, the band of mercenaries he belonged to fought alongside the Knights of Saros.
How old is Ray then? Jeez. I know it's not something polite to ask a lady, but still.
I was traveling with the Knights at the time, and Gerald jumped in front of an attack meant for me. He was gravely wounded, on the verge of death. I tended to his wounds in a desperate attempt to save his life. Thankfully, my efforts were not in vain. Gerald managed to escape a seemingly certain death. I made arrangements for him to receive further care at Garrick Mach. The moment he was deemed fully recovered, I invited him to join the Knights.
Oh, really?
Well, it is not a story I have often repeated. Even at the monastery, there are not many who know that. I tell you this because, to me, you are the child of the one who saved my life all those years ago. And also... Never mind. It is nothing. I simply wanted to say that I trust you.
Was she in love with Gerald?
By coming to visit with me today, you have... Well, suffice it to say that my day is brighter than it otherwise would have been. I thank you for that.
Interesting twist to what I know about her so far. Okay, Dimitri and... Wow.
This tent is torn. Can you please fix this one first, Ash?
Absolutely.
My arm was falling asleep.
Sorry. I should probably take care of it myself, but we'd be here until sundown if I...
No problem at all. I've had lots of practice with things like this. Happy to help however I can.
Oh. Well, thanks. Actually, I'll fetch you something to make the job less of a burden. You like...
well, yes. Sorry, no. I can't ask you to do that.
Wait a minute. You like sweet things, right? Is that a reference to Gaius? Because I remember Gaius in Fire Emblem Awakening. He was a thief class, and he had a really big sweet tooth. That was his whole shtick. I liked Gaius.
Ash, I've told you, there's no need to act like that.
I can't have someone from the royal family running errands for me. It doesn't feel right.
I really don't mind, so you needn't worry about that. And while I'm being candid, I'd prefer it if you didn't speak so formally to me. We're supposed to be allies. We fought side by side as equals, haven't we?
I know, but to commoners like me, you're royalty. Regular folks normally only lay eyes on someone like you once or twice in their whole lives.
I understand.
Well, you're not so regular, are you?
When I ascend the throne, perhaps I should do a tour of each city.
What? No, that's not what I meant.
I'm at a loss. I wish to make things better, but I seem to only upset you more and more. That is certainly not my intention. Perhaps I should leave you be and take care of our shopping.
Please, I promise I'll go myself just as soon as I've finished with the tent.
Ash, enough! Okay. I have a question. Answer me. I don't normally eat sweets. So what would you recommend?
Oh, well, if price isn't a concern for you, then you should go for the sugar candies. The ones they make in town are really delightful. Oh, Your Highness, please, you mustn't.
Got it. Sugar candies it is. I'll go and fetch some.
Your Highness, please come back. I'm so sorry. I'll make sure these repairs get done.
Wow, Ash, it's alright. Not exactly normal. Dimitri is the prince, yes, but in this school he's pretty much just a regular student just like you. That's why your situation and his are special at the moment. Dimitri and Sylvain, this should be
better
interesting.
avoid the training grounds. I swear His Highness never sleeps.
You're out late, Sylvain. Is it safe to assume you've been wildly carousing with women? I'm afraid that behavior simply will not do.
Ah, Your Highness! Hello. No, I was not wildly carousing with women. There was only the one. Let's just forget you saw me. Agreed?
Unfortunately, I can't do that. It's time someone talked some sense into you. And it seems the task has fallen to me. Sylvain, I'm not saying you can't enjoy yourself at night. But you must learn the art of moderation. Again and again, you end up wandering the streets until the early morning.
Okay, I get it. I don't need one of your lectures. I've got them all memorized anyway.
I'm sure you do.
I promise I'll be better in the future. I'll stop going out at night, I'll focus more on my studies, and in return, you'll go into town with me, and we'll invite some cute girls to dinner. Shall we shake on it?
The way your mind works absolutely confounds me. How did you even arrive at such a notion?
You need to get out more. Naive and uptight is no way to live your life.
Naive and uptight? Yes, well, compared to you, I imagine I'm downright run-of-the-mill.
I'm not so sure. Most men are experienced enough to know not to give a dagger to the girl they...
Will you never let that rest? It was many years ago. Perhaps a good knock on the head will help you to finally forget about it.
With your brute strength, a knock on the head could knock the life right out of me. You'd better watch that temper, Your Highness. So how about this? I'll try to behave, and you'll try to loosen up.
If I do as you wish, will you truly promise to improve your behavior?
What'd I just say? Of course I'll behave. A knight of Fargus never goes back on his word. What about you? I want to see you with a girl on your arm.
I am a man of my word. I will attempt to do as you ask. But you had better uphold your end of the bargain as well.
Seriously? Yeah, I'll believe it when he introduces me to the lucky girl. Oh, Dimitri, you always take even the silliest things so very seriously. This should be fun.
Definitely interesting, alright. Itchy hand. Human acidics.
My goodness. Sword training again today? Don't overdo it, alright?
I certainly won't, but thanks for your concern, Mercedes. It's more of a hobby than anything, so don't worry too much.
A hobby? How wonderful! I would probably get tired of it, but that's just me.
Didn't you say you hope to take the sword test soon?
You're right. I completely forgot that's coming up. What should I do?
Oh, wow.
To be honest, I've been a bit worried as I haven't seen you at the training ground much.
Why didn't you say something sooner if you were so worried about me?
It didn't occur to me that you could have forgotten. But you're right. I should have mentioned it. As an apology, why don't you let me help you with your swordsmanship?
I hate that I go on every stream.
You would do that for me? I'd really appreciate your help.
Okay, but keep in mind that since we're short on time, we may have to overdo it a little.
You're overdoing it is a bit extreme.
I don't like to overdo it, but if we must, I'll try my best.
It's settled. Let's begin. Don't tell me you've forgotten how to hold a sword. We have our work cut out for us.
I usually just hold a sword without thinking about my grip, you know? Let's see what happens now that you've shown me the proper way to handle it.
Why is the screen black?
I was nervous at first, but just look at me now. Yeah!
Well,
maybe that's why.
I didn't realize offering to help you would mean risking my life.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I just meant to swing the sword. I didn't think it would go flying like that.
I did.
I'm impressed with how quickly you can dodge.
Yes, I know you didn't intend to murder me. Though that scare likely took years off my life.
Maybe I'm not cut out for this whole sword fighting thing.
No, but you're a great healer.
Nonsense. It's far too early to give up. The first time I picked up a sword, I was much like you. It's true that different people are better suited to different things. If you keep
Excuse
at
me.
it and refuse to give up, you're certain to improve.
Do you really think so? Thank you, Dimitri. It's very kind of you to... Oh, there's a rip in your cuff, Dimitri. How do you think...
It seems I didn't dodge your sword fast enough.
Hmm.
Don't worry, I can easily repair it.
I'm the
I
one
hope
who
so.
tore it, so I'll be the one who mends it. How does that sound?
No, please don't worry yourself over it. Just focus on your exam.
Should be easily fixable, yeah. I think that's what I was saying that too. I'm a little loud of it today, aren't I? Excuse me for 1 second. Hopefully that'll help. Can't get too comfortable sitting here. Just a splash of water on the face. And I'm feeling right as rain. Gotta turn this off for a bit as well. Ugh. Dimitri, you have more. Pardon me. You have Annette to speak to.
Good morning, Your Highness. Getting in some early training, huh?
Oh, it's not too terribly early. And what about you?
Oh, I'm just going for my morning walk. Hey, maybe you'd like to join me. It's a great way to start the day.
Morning walk? Funny. Gustav always kept the same habit. You really do remind me of your father, Annette.
Gustav. Gilbert, what if he's her uncle then?
I hear that a lot. Father was always busy with work, so he wasn't around much. But when he was home, he'd often take me with him for his walks.
Annette, something's been weighing on me. Something I've done terribly wrong. Your father, he worked tirelessly. I don't know if I ever saw him take a rest. I feel as though, in a way, we stole him from you.
I'll admit it was a bit lonely growing up, but I understand. Father loved his work. No one ever doubted that. Actually, I've been thinking recently that I'd like to talk to you more, Your Highness.
Oh? Any reason in particular?
Yeah, everything's too good.
Father was a man of few words, both with myself and my mother. But sometimes he would tell me about you. So, you don't really feel like a stranger to me. In a way, it's like I've known you for a long time. Almost as though you're my big brother.
Your big brother?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I let that slip out. That was rude of me.
Maybe.
No, nonsense. I promise you, I don't mind at all.
I was just thinking he wouldn't have minded.
It's certain that my days would have been filled with more fun if I'd had a little sister like you.
Oy.
What kind of things did Gustav tell you about me? I'd love to hear more on this topic.
Do you really want to know? Well, for one, he used to tell this story about when you were a child and...
You know what? Never mind. I have a bad feeling about where this is going. How about you forget we had this talk altogether, and don't mention it to anyone?
I know the feeling, Dimitri. You always have family telling embarrassing stories about yourself. That's always... well, yeah. No, that was it for him. Time for Felix and to do.
Hold a moment, dog.
Are you speaking to me?
Oof.
I don't see anyone else here, do you? You're that boar's lapdog.
Do not mock His Highness.
Spoken like a good pet. Why do you follow him with such devotion? Do you really think a man like that is worth it?
Fargus destroyed my homeland, burned it all to the ground, slaughtered my people.
The punishment of dusk.
My father, my mother, my sibling, all were killed. We received no aid, no respite. Fargus murdered our dignity and torched our pride. His Highness is different. He is the only one who sees my people as human. He risked his life to save mine, and it is thanks to him that I no longer wish for death.
That's what we call blind obedience. Tell me, would you give your life for him?
I believe that's a yes.
Yes.
And what if he commanded you to join him in a senseless massacre?
I would do it.
Even a massacre of children, or the elderly, or your own comrades?
Without hesitation.
It's no wonder you can't recruit him to other classes now.
You have misunderstood me. I am the sword and shield of His Highness. Weapons do not have a will of their own.
Blind obedience.
So
You're
you
right.
admit it.
I did misunderstand. I shouldn't have called you a lapdog. You're a rabid cur. You and the Boar Prince make quite a team. Two crazed animals.
I warned you not to mock His Highness. I am aware you have a history of friendship with him, but one more word.
I've said my piece. Scamper back to your master.
And how exactly does that raise their support? That was interesting.
At this time of year, the fish are fat. Simply grilling them will bring out their best flavor. Steaming them with herbs is delicious too.
Wow, you know a lot about this. I'm learning so much from you, Dedu. Were you a cook at the castle in Ferdiad?
No.
Did your family own an eatery of some kind?
No. My sister and I helped with cooking at home.
Wow, that's all? I thought I was confident about my skills, but next to you, I feel like an amateur. Hey, could you give me some advice about other kinds of meat besides fish?
Ash.
Yes, Dedu?
Why do you spend time with me?
Maybe because you're a likable person?
We're friends, right? I just want to get to know you better. Is that so odd?
I am from Dusker.
Who cares about that?
So, look at me. I came from a life of poverty. I was lucky to even be let in here to study with all these high-class people. I think we have a lot in common.
Being poor and being from Dusker are two different things.
True, but were you a prince in Dusker? I think that's what it's getting at.
Oh, I know. But we can still be friends, can't we?
You are a peculiar person.
So I'm told.
Dedu only really has a high ranking because he's Dimitri's aide, vassal, or whatever they call them. Jeez, still a fair amount of supports to go.
I must have left it in the library. Oh, is that Felix? Hey, Felix. This is a surprise. I didn't think you had much interest in books. I'm already finished with that one. You can borrow it if you'd like.
Why is it your library?
I was just curious who it belonged to. Why not read a few pages at least while you've got it open? I think you'd really like it. The plot is pretty different from a typical knight's tale, but it's still really good. Do you like stories about adventure and chivalry? No, I despise them. Yeah, well, have you tried reading any? You might find them really interesting. I know I do. What do you find so interesting? Well, for one thing, the knights in these stories are always gallant and brave. And they always value things like friendship, loyalty, and justice. That's the kind of knight I want to be. Ridiculous. Friendship, loyalty, justice. Only fools allow their lives to be ruled by such nonsense.
I feel like I've heard this conversation before, or something along these lines. I think it was Ash and Sylvain.
Fools who get themselves killed for nothing, only to be celebrated as heroes in books like this. Writers of these stories are worse than tyrants. They seize control of people's thoughts. That's a little much. I was only interested in... I don't care. Such blind enthusiasm is dangerous. Be more moderate in your passions. You know something, Felix? You are exactly like the knight in this story. Excuse me? On the surface, he's sarcastic and intimidating, but underneath, he's kind and cares for his friends. In the end, they become heroes together and conquer all obstacles. Disgusting. Stop looking at me like that. Oh, see, right there. That's just what I mean. You sound exactly like him. I'm going to lend you this book, really, I insist. Just give it a read, all right? Trust me, and you can tell me what you think when you're done. Why is this happening?
I don't know. Maybe you need to be more harsh if that's your goal. Just push everyone away like it seems like you're doing. Felix really seems like an arse at times. I wonder if it's all true or if it's just a facade. Oh, him and Sylvain, this will be interesting.
Hey Felix, you free? You don't look very busy. Let's go find some girls to chat with.
Chat with them by yourself. You're interrupting my training.
Hey, come on. Don't talk like that. How long have we known each other?
Long enough, if you ask me. We only know each other because of our parents' friendship. I didn't have a say in it.
Is that how it went? Huh. I remember it more like you always following me around. Whenever there was something wrong, like you lost to your brother, or you fought with Dimitri, you'd come crying to me. You were so meek and pure back then. Cute even. Like a baby brother.
That's enough.
What?
I said that's enough!
I think he would like to throw that past of himself away.
Hey, sorry. I just came to see if you wanted to pick up some girls. I didn't mean to get on your nerves.
Look, you've been getting on my nerves for years. I've tried to be patient with you, but I'm tired of holding my tongue. You're reckless in your personal affairs and in battle, and you're always prattling on about women.
Well, if a man sees a pretty girl, he can't just let her pass by without commenting. That's just rude.
You're insatiable. Do you ever stop? Certainly not to practice your sword technique. You always skip training. And you never consider how your actions hurt others, or how you hold them back.
That's never my intention. Come on, you know me better than that. I'm not really... Look, if that's the impression I've given you, then I'm sorry.
See plenty of pretty girls around me, and yet I don't always give them a compliment, now do I? Not for lack of wanting to, just... Yeah. So Fizz can actually get... thing with those, okay. Not out of not really wanting to, just... I'm not not that big on talking to strangers.
Felix, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
I've always been more of the shy kind, despite, you know, doing all this. Hey, how's it going? Why don't you come in and say hi? Twitch.tv/RobHarli.
Time for our tactics lecture. You'll be there, won't you?
Those things are such a waste of time.
Nonsense. You're going to be there.
Must I?
Why is this such a chore? You went last time. Though you did all you could to disrupt things, as I recall. Brazenly rambling on about clear-cutting a nearby forest to secure a marching route. And attacking an enemy base, stealing their horses. You were incredibly disruptive, and even rude.
I was offering my honest opinion.
Then, you left before we were finished. What do you suppose happened after that?
I have no idea.
I assume people got mad.
Well, the conversation got quite lively.
Oh.
We all began breaking down the viability of your somewhat maniacal plan. And apparently, similar tactics have been used to turn the tides of historic battles.
That may be an exaggeration. Successful armies must be able to handle unexpected situations. That starts with weapon mastery and creative tactics.
If you didn't have so much battlefield experience, you wouldn't be capable of such unique strategies.
One of the shadows on her neck thing is clipping. Well, two of them are.
Which is why we need people like you. People who think creatively to lead the army.
Now you're just massaging my ego.
When have you ever minded? We need you there. Just come on.
Interesting. Someone you can actually get along with. Still got more. Sylvain and Ingrid. Oh boy. Here we go.
That was quite a sigh. What's wrong, Ingrid?
Tell me, Sylvain, what am I to you?
You're my friend. One of my oldest, in fact.
An old friend, is it? Then why must I clean up the casualties left behind by your skirt chasing?
Nobody asked you to do that. Heck, I thought you enjoyed it. Besides, you're real good at it. I'm excited to continue working with you.
Do you mean to imply you have no intention of acting a bit more respectably?
Please don't yell like that. Everybody's staring at us.
When you were 8,
Who's
you
everybody?
came on to my sweet, sweet granny. My granny!
Come on. I was 8 and she was gorgeous. That was a long time ago.
I'm sorry. What? When you were 8, you came onto my sweet, sweet granny. Really? Sylvain, really? Some of these things. Sometimes I swear.
Sylvain hit on Ingrid's grandmother? Wow.
Who are you and where are you? There's literally no one around.
People can hear you. Please be quiet.
What people?
When you were 10, we went to that harvest festival, and you started making eyes at a scarecrow.
At a scarecrow?
A scarecrow?
Wait a second. That was just an accident. A tragic, tragic accident.
You thought the scarecrow was human, didn't you?
When you were 15, you sought, relentlessly might I add, to involve yourself with Lord Gwendol's daughter. Who do you suppose made peace with the furious Lord, despite having nothing to do with it? Me. Always me, always for you. Every time.
What a jerk.
You know what? This conversation is over. I'm done.
My point is that this has to end. Not later, but now.
Fine. I promise I'll try to change. Are you happy now?
Wow. Wow, wow, and wow. Ash and Annette.
Oh, Ash, are you here to study too?
I am. It's quiet here.
Pardon me.
Easier to concentrate.
It really is. Hey, would you like to study together? We can help each other out if we get stuck.
Oh, yes. We'll get a lot more done working together.
What's the matter, Ash?
This question's got me stumped. A ballista inside a castle is ready to fire at enemies outside. What angle should be used for the shot? Assume the ballista is the same as those in Garreg Mach. Ignore the effects of wind. This is for defensive strategy, isn't it? Why is it so complicated? Don't you just aim and fire?
Yeah, shouldn't it matter how far away the enemies are or something like that?
It may help to focus on maximizing target accuracy to reduce your miss rate. To start, let's sort out the setup. Let's see. Using these ballista specifications, if the ballista corals follow this trajectory, they'll hit the enemy lines, right?
Oh, that makes sense, because the enemy line will be here.
That's it! Okay, now try using that same technique and applying it to this other problem.
If the walls are this high and the enemy lines are at that distance... Oh, I think I see!
I knew you'd get it.
Wow, I didn't expect math of all things to be useful in a siege. This is tough. Numbers are not my strong suit. But this really is the sort of thing you have to know if you want to command troops.
That's true, but not everyone is good with numbers. That's why we have tacticians do these calculations for us, or prepare them before we go to battle. A century ago, the Empire's mathematicians played a huge role in the Battle of the Wall of Fodlan.
I had no idea. Hey, you really know what you're doing, Annette.
You think so?
Definitely. You've obviously done a lot of studying. I really admire that.
I suppose I have. Studying is a necessity if you want the advantage over your enemies. But necessity aside, it's nice to hear you say that.
That was truly interesting. Matt. Almost fell asleep listening to that. Not for real, just messing about. And finally, Ash and Ingrid. That was kind of a boring support conversation compared to some of the others I've seen today. Not bad, but oh look, Gilbert. I'm curious. Rhea, Cyril, Shamir, Catherine, Eloise, Gilbert. I can S-rank Gilbert. Excuse me? He swings that way too? I mean, I knew Eloise swung that way, but Gilbert as well? That's interesting. And then we have the students of each house. Yeah. This is how you know Cyril, Shamir, Catherine, Eloise, Hanneman, Sedith as well. You can recruit. Wait, where's Manuela? I thought she was on here as well. Wait. Okay, I'm a little... I thought Manuela was on there as well.
Hi there, Ash. Here to do some reading as well, I take it? Ash?
Huh, Ingrid! You gave me a start. How long have you been standing there?
Might just be a temporary thing that she's not on the list for me.
Not too long. Apologies for startling you. Must be a great book for you to be so deeply engrossed in it. What has you so captivated?
Oh, it's quite an old book. One of the really old legends of Fargus.
Aha! It must be the Sword of Kaifon then, yes?
Oh, so you know it.
Oh yes. I know it quite well. I read it often as a child. In fact, I read it so much that my personal copy fell apart. I brought it everywhere with me. I adore that book. The tale of the warrior Kaifon, whose devotion and loyalty enabled his best friend Luke to become king. He went to great lengths to see things through.
Exactly! I love the image of him charging forward into the fray, ready to take on any obstacle in the name of his king.
Indeed! He was the very picture of the perfect knight. In my opinion, the best chapter is right around the middle of the book.
Ah, the part about the War of the Eagle and Lion? That's my favorite part.
War of the Eagle and Lion.
In a flash, Kaifon's sword flew from its scabbard. The knight parried the assassin's blade mere inches from the spine of his king.
Kaifon's blade hummed like the wind, slashing the enemy's throat. In mere moments, their forces lay vanquished, decimated by his mighty blows. I can recite the entirety of it if you like.
No thanks.
I never grow weary of that tale. The pinnacle of knighthood, with all its struggles and glory.
Sounds like an interesting book though.
I know just what you mean. I never get tired of it. Some people laugh at me for reading these old tales, but I'll never outgrow them. I'm glad to find someone who shares my enthusiasm.
I'm glad of it as well. Tell me, what other books do you enjoy, Ash?
Well, the first one I ever read was Lug and the Maiden of Wind.
You have fantastic taste! That story is another favorite. The final chapter makes me tear up every time.
Okay.
I know. When I first read it, I just couldn't get that ending out of my head.
It seems we have much in common. I look forward to chatting again sometime.
I'd love to. Yes, let's.
Ash and Ingrid have attained support level C. And yet another somewhat boring yet with some interesting detail support conversation. Not bad, but still. Compared to some of the support things we've seen today, that was just mid. I'm being very critical of it, I know. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, saves here. I didn't think it would, that's why I kept on saving. Anyway, finally time to progress the story. The underground chamber.
Isn't that... Professor Manuela!
Professor Manuela! Please wake up! Professor Manuela!
She injured?
She's still breathing, but she needs medical attention immediately.
Look! Do you see Professor Manuela's hand? It's like she's pointing at something.
I see it, behind that shelf. Could it be a secret passage?
What is the meaning of... Wait, is that Manuela? What happened here? We must take her to the infirmary immediately. You, don't just stand there. Help me carry her.
Of course. I'll return shortly, Professor.
Okay.
Do you think this is related to Flame's disappearance?
Possibly.
What should we do, Professor?
Call for the Knights or investigate? I don't know, call for the Knights.
You're right. We should call for help.
But the culprit could flee while we wait. Shouldn't we take a look?
There are sounds coming from within. If we're going to investigate, now is the time.
We'll be okay, I'm sure of it. Are you ready, Professor?
Don't see a problem with it. But
What is this place? It's so... Ah! I see someone. I think they're unconscious.
it's so bah. Okay, that made me laugh. And there's Flame. Who was that?
Yes, I see Flame. But who is this other person?
Professor! Someone's coming from farther in. That's Scythe. Is that the knight who attacked the Holy Mausoleum?
That sword. You must be.
Uh-oh.
One of us will die. The other will live. I will enjoy this dance of damnation.
Doodly doot 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 on the loading screen. Up and down and up and down. Won't really have this problem when the PS5 launches in what, 10 days? Less, 8 days. Wow. So close. But the closer to the PS5 we get, the closer to Age of Calamity we get, and man, 2020 has been quite a year, but the games, map. So it's not just him. Flame Emperor soldiers. Lance, bow, sword, lance, bow. What is... Defeat the Death Knight or rout all other enemies. If I fall or 25 turns pass. War floor. So an axe dude. What's a war floor if the device is activated? Huh? I assume that's breakable. Oh, by flies. It's a locked door. Lever. This is quite an intricate map. What the f... Heal tile plus. And he's over here. South of Sariel. Wait, level 20? 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Everyone else is like level 11, so it's not too bad. But, let's see. What's something to do? Yes. Phoenix. Okay, let's HP units. He's unavailable, so everyone else is deployed. Which means I could have had another person in this battle. Map, yeah, that's right. Actually, no, Sylvain for Ingrid. And I want to send you. I'll send Felix off this way. So it would probably be better to route all enemies than to get to these ones. Ash would need to go that way too. Seems about right. Something to do. Sylvain and Ingrid, Mercedes and Annette, and I'll have Ash over here with Felix to open doors. So you'll probably be like warp and come over here and warp. Then I'll need to go through these doors to get up to here. Meanwhile, everyone else is just go through here. Door key required. Okay, you have a door key. You also have a door key. You have a chest key. So there's another door there. Don't have any flies yet, interestingly. Oh, there's another chest. I need to activate this one before going through these three. One will lead to here, one will lead to another lever, and another will lead to down here, I assume. So I do need someone going that way, at least. There's also that one there. You know what? Ash and Anna that way. Felix, you come with me. Hope I'm doing the right thing. Axe. Wait a second. Door key. Door key. Okay, Felix, you're fine. Yeah. I reckon that'll do. Save here just to be safe. And now let's begin.
That night looks like death itself. We must rescue Flane immediately.
Yes.
There's something strange about the flooring at the end of the corridor. Something might happen if you step there.
I'll go. Stay focused.
What should I do?
Send that away. That's fine. Attack. Steel sword. You'll do nothing.
That is that.
Okay.
Another step forward.
Yes, I have pulled some resources into myself.
I'm on it.
Sylvain. We'll take one.
Ready.
Ingrid. No, you'll take a lot.
Here we go.
Wait.
Here goes.
Wait.
Aye, aye.
I'll give it my all.
Now I'm starting to
You fought well.
block their attacks. Nice. Got the door key. Why have I got all hands? Send that back. It was given to me from that tournament. Uh-oh. Okay, ow. No damage. Yay.
Let the lesson begin.
And a crit. Nice.
Each battle a chance to grow.
Nice.
Such power dwells within.
And another good level. Miss me. There's one thing that bothers me. So the warping isn't... I left them there, but it's not activated. Warps to another warp floor. Units connect after warping. Ugh. What it makes me want to do. That is cool. Makes me want to load. Felix. Sorry. Use level 10. Down there, HP, and a Nosferatu. I'll take the rest of that. Thank you.
Had to be done.
Nice.
You can rely on me.
Nice. Stop. Anna. Get there. Do why not? Attack. Yeah. An axe. Nice.
A threat eliminated.
Good.
Not good enough.
No. Send that one back. Sylvain. Out here. Net. Up here, actually. Myself will... outside of the range. Player phase. We could, but yeah, that's what I thought. Right. Wait.
Some kind of contraption has been activated.
Terrain that alters avoidance has no effect on flies. What kind of effect? Oop, wrong button. Oh, there's another door here. I did not see that one. Yeah, so 2 mages are locked behind there. So, interesting. Whatever. Just go up there. Ash, you two. Mercedes, you two. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, don't think you were a mage.
Predictable.
Miss me. I like saying that. It's like Nelson from The Simpsons. Ooh, nice.
That is that.
Nice.
Each battle a chance to grow.
Yep. This time. Yeah, because of the flame. Wait. There, Ingrid. Attack with a javelin, do something to this guy.
Too slow.
No damage.
Nice try.
No damage. Anna, come on in. And now you'll be able to do it. Chop. Ow. Chop. Nice.
Oh, my apologies. All in a day's work.
Nice. Oh, battalion level up too. But everyone's already maxed their battalions. Alright, Sylvain. Everyone else is good, so let's actually go a net. Attack, cutting wind. Alrighty then. So Sylvain won't kill. Only if Ash can reach. She can physic the doom. Get him back up some. Yeah, do it.
My thanks.
Yeah. Sylvain, come in for a hit. Let's go iron so it can't get me double.
So obvious.
Ooh, nice. Now, Annette with the assist. Wind will be enough. And there we go.
Can't afford to lose.
Looking nice in that outfit too. Sorry Felix, I left you behind because I thought maybe you could use the warp pad. Ooh. Sylvain, trade with me, taking Dorky. Wait. Get out of weight here. Ingrid. And Matt. Ash. Mercedes. Come on, Felix. Can I still not warp from here? Trade with the Dorky. Fuck it. Sylvain, door. Yeah, that's the one thing I'm worried about. Wait. Fuck it. This is gonna be fun. Well, at least it only does two.
Watch and learn.
And you missed. Good.
How's this?
Oh, you piece of shit. No damage to do at least. Eat this. I think that was just.
Feeling stronger.
Nice. And it's not nice. Just to end it. Miss.
Had to be done.
Yep. Oh, chess key. Oh, fuck it. It's not like you're gonna use gauntlets. Iron or steel? Steel. Alright, Ash. Whoa, boy. There we go.
That's how it goes.
Yep.
I have so far left to go.
Mm-hmm. No. Sylvain, keep hugging that wall. Ingrid can go behind him. Yeah, Felix isn't getting up there anytime soon. Oh, there's an option. Warp.
What is this device? It appears operational.
No, for God.
So you have come. I'll make sure you never leave.
Oh, needed that crack. What's a possible do for you?
Should I have held back?
That is a good question. No, you should not.
We must all do our part.
Yes. They're coming.
It's over.
You hit, then do a crit.
As expected. The glory of progress.
Nice.
Predictable.
Wait there, the bad guys. I don't have a door key either, do I? First and foremost, Ash. Door. Oop. Gambit.
Count on me.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Now.
A threat eliminated.
Nice going.
The better to serve His Highness.
True. Ingrid. Attack. Iron should be. Iron should be enough. Nice.
Seems I prevailed. My technique
Nice.
could use some polish.
Yeah, but still a nice level. Okay, who has the door key? We have a chest key. There's no chest here though. Lever. Oh, I opened this door too. Interesting. Look. Wait. And let's wait. Felix. Wait. Visitors. Wait. That's not gonna do anything, pal. Yeah, let's get rid of him.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Nice one.
Each battle a chance to grow.
Yeah.
Another step forward.
We need a door key. That's gonna be the real fun part. Alright, Felix. I know there's a lot of enemies, but still, you got this. Did he dodge? Hey, fuck you. Hey, fuck you.
I had no choice.
No, God, you're the only one that can actually reach that spot, though. Fuck. Should have had her go in with her gambit. Combat arts. Fuck it. I can only really hit this one person. Oh! Really? Well, at least it prevents these guys from moving in. Bastard, bastard, bastard. I am curious. Warp. Okay. Items. Javelin. Wait. You're going to use a long range weapon, I know. Ash. I wonder if I should. You know what? Just wait. Yes, it is. Wait. No. Yeah, take it this. Not really much else I can do. Thankfully, he missed. Yeah, I thought you might.
Too slow. I don't have a chest key. Okay, Ash, I want you to start warping places because you don't need keys. Warp, where does this go? Okay, so this one goes down here. How to... Oh, I know. Attack this guy again, taking that this time.
Be gone.
Got a door key. Gambit. This guy.
This is our chance.
I don't think I restored battalions, seeing as she only had one. Should have two uses of it. Nosferatu. No. But arts curve shot. We can get rid of this guy. That'll be one less pest.
Let's keep our guard up.
Yeah, keeping our guard up would be a wise idea. I feel like I'm just throwing everyone to the wolves here. Okay, yes, Felix can get in there. I'm gonna start by doing this guy. Nice. It's one hit kill either way, it's just in case he missed.
Not good enough.
No. Wait. And wait. Wait. Ah, this is annoying. Is the damage? Maybe I should have gone the other guy. Should have gone him. Ugh, whatever. Items. Why do I have two vulneraries? Vulneraries. I hate that word. You know what? Wait here. Training gauntlets. Ash Wolf. That.
Stay vigilant.
Wait. The setters. Assist. So. I could have used a vulnerary, I just... I don't know why I didn't. Whoop. And that's... Yeah, Sylvain. And Anna. Yeah. What else is left? Is there a button to... No. There we go. Ash. Combat arts, curve shots. Yeah, he'll do more damage. Let's go steal that. How can you do that, but I can't counterattack? You can counterattack, but I can't. Let's try this one. Why did I wait?
Stay focused.
Thank God for that. Warp. Yes, this is the one. Let's go hit that lever.
Ready.
Ingrid, you're a bit behind.
I'll give it my all.
Deadeye with... Nah. Wait, this one warps over here, doesn't it? Curve shot. Ironbow has more uses. And there we go.
The fight continues.
which I don't actually need, surprisingly.
What should I do?
Get rid of the rest of gauntlets. What turn is it? 12. So I'll have those two to take care of once I'm done with this. So I'm almost done. Nope. You dorky. You dorky. Nope. Nope.
I'll go.
Here goes.
I'm on it.
Here we go. Aye, aye.
Just a way to organize everyone. No need to, but I did anyway. Love it. Some special tiles have been deactivated. Is that what that does? Okay, now. Let's go items, honorary use. There we go. Use miasma. Also don't really go very far. Items. Hand axe equip because you can throw that. And wait. You explain one. Something. Net. Setters. Anyone in need of health? Not really. Okay, whoop. Wait. Ingrid. Sorry for sending you on that wild goose chase. Ow. Eat axe. I can't reach the warp in one shot. If that one warps to that, then... Ah, wrong one. God. Who has a chest key? You have a chest key, you can go do some warps. Attack. Nice throw out. You can deal with this one. There we go.
Had to be done.
Yeah, it did.
I
Nice.
feel more powerful.
Felix up front. Sylvain. Annette. Anna. Warp. Just stay out of the way. Warp. That middle one. This one. That one connects to there. That one there. I definitely want this middle one up here. That one connects to there. That one I'm pretty sure connects to here. This one must connect to there, which that one connects to there. I'm gonna have someone go back all the way to the start though. That's gonna take a while. Should probably just start the whole thing again. Ooh, actually, if I get him to warp it through here, then that'll probably be faster. Especially considering it's turn 15. Should I just start the whole battle again, maybe? I have to get you to open this door down here so I can get to this person. Where does that one connect to? And it does, I thought so. I'm supposed to have a good memory as well. God fuck me. This is annoying. Convoy. Store. Door key. Door. I can do that. Okay, so yes. Thank you. Thank God I can do that at least. With the Sword of the Creator, he'll be able to reach this guy. Wait. Items, Sword of the Creator, equip, convoy. Let's get another door key. And wait. Warp. So that one leads there, this one leads there. The bottom one. Maybe that leads there. I think the bottom one does, yeah. So no, the middle one leads up there. Okay. Not combat arts, warp. Let's try the bottom one. Just because I like to organize them in a certain way. And of course it goes somewhere where I can't reach you. First items, go back to the Iron Sword. And door. Ash. Not wait, warp. Oh, it was up here. Fucking... Okay, you actually... Hate it when I do that. Hate it when I do that.
I'll give it my all.
Wait.
What should I do?
Warp. You have a chest key, you can get this. I'm actually want to kill these dudes before I can I really hope this warps here or here. If it warps here, it's just gonna be blech, trouble. This is really spelling trouble. This is really, I am really in trouble.
Stay focused.
I don't give a shit about that item right now. Literally, kill this guy.
That is that.
There. Oh, master skills from aluminum.
It seems I've exhausted this topic.
Ooh, nice. And got a door key. You move towards chest. Okay, so that goes there. That goes there. So where does this one go then? That one goes there. The middle one goes over here, and the bottom one goes up here. I missed it again. So I want Ash to go up here. Okay, and I am now banking on this warp. Please take me somewhere good. Yes. Wait. I should go to that corner. Chest. March ring. Ooh. No idea what that is. And I know. Wait. Ash. Oh, one off. If I do fail this map, I am going to redo the map off camera because after this is a done stream. But when I get to the win part, I will record it and put it up on my YouTube at least. So don't worry about missing out. It's just so you don't have to see me do this whole map again. Just save that trouble at least. Okay. Attack. Kill this person. Now. Whew, nice. Get rid of that guy. That's if I fail.
Should I have held back?
So now that this guy's dead, I can send in the army against the other guy. Warp. Yay. Chest. 11 sword. I'm also starting to feel a bit warm, so I'm putting my air cooler back on. Didn't even know that was in this game. You don't need the door key either. Okay, who has a door key? You don't.
Here goes.
This is going to be fun.
Here we go.
Go shot. Anna. Ooh, curve shot will do some damage. Curve shot. Okay.
I'll go.
Ready.
Ingrid, trade with, yes. Take the door key. No. What? I wanted her to trade the door key and move. Sorry, Ingrid.
I'm on it.
Sylvain, door. Felix, no. Annette. Fucking. This is what I was afraid of. Should have had her go in and Sylvain use the thing. This is gonna be a pain. Felix. He has Lance, Miasma, yes. No, not there. There. Items. Honorary use. Net. Rally. Please. Please, 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 please. Just for this one turn, survive. That's fine. You can get him. Oh, miss, nice, thank you.
Next time, bring your friends.
Oh, I just need to survive one hit. Or if it's two
Feel the
hits.
difference.
Feel the difference, good. And now let's go. Wait, what? I thought he already went. Was there another one there? Fucking hell, there's two. Sylvain, come in. Actually, no, rather than not standing there, stand here. Felix. Attack this one. Yes.
Why am I even here?
Sylvain. Can you move the film? No. Attack this one. Nice 100% chance. Come on, Sylvain. Thank you. Nice.
That one is expected.
That should be it. Nice. Hey, stop squeaking.
I like how this feels.
That's everyone.
Halt. You're having a bit too much fun.
Hmm.
You are getting in the way of my game.
Huh. You'll have more opportunities to play soon. Your work here is done.
See, I was warping around to try and get all the enemies. Rout all the enemies. That was the mission. Everyone except him. He's level 20 and strong and yeesh.
Understood. I will go.
No, is one of these two Yuritsa? That would be interesting.
We will cross paths again. I am the Flame Emperor. It is I who will reforge the world.
Yeah, we'll see about that, buddy.
Flame Emperor and the Death Knight? I have to say, they both looked very dangerous.
Yes, they do. And why are you speaking up about that?
Where did they go?
Well, says
It
Ingrid.
doesn't matter. We need to get these two out of here.
Okay.
Bring them up.
To do all the way over there. Can't check the vision of an ally falling in battle. Yes. Nice. Whew. I was worried about that battle for a second there. Glad I don't have to redo that off camera. All your allies' motivation increased. Nice. Yes, save.
Thank goodness. Those girls are pale as ghosts, but at least they're alive.
In Yuritsa's, back in Yuritsa's room.
But that Death Knight person feels so familiar.
You found Flame? Oh, thank goodness.
She was unconscious at the end of that secret passage. We found the culprit too, but he got away.
No use dwelling on it.
I'm just grateful that everyone is safe. That's what matters most.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, calling the Knights. Call people who could actually take on the Death Knight. We're not ready for him yet, I don't think.
I'd like to hear what transpired, but first, we need to get these ladies to the infirmary.
Yes.
Understood. We'll go at once.
I'm sorry, Professor. so relieved I suddenly felt weak. I couldn't be happier with how things turned out. And I imagine no one will be more overjoyed than Seteth.
No, true that.
Hmm? Hey, Professor. Can you make that expression one more time?
One expression. Like this?
I don't think I've ever seen your face like that. I apologize. I've forgotten myself and come dangerously close to teasing you.
You
It's just,
tease?
I've never seen you look so happy before. It's downright mesmerizing. But this isn't a time for idle chit-chat. We must hurry and share the good news with Seteth.
Yes.
Professor, please allow me to express my eternal gratitude once more. Flayn is safe and sound, and I have you to thank for that.
Maybe you'll ease off a bit then, will you?
Mere words could never express how thankful I am. I am indebted to you.
Yes, you are. Couldn't have done it without the students. I'm just happy she's safe. Both sound like good answers.
Yes, of course. I shall express my gratitude to the students as well.
Why was Flayn taken to begin with? That is a good question.
Her kidnapper was the masked knight who vanished during the Rite of Rebirth, the one known as the Death Knight. Considering the circumstances, it seems plausible to assume that his true identity is Yuritsa.
Yuritsa. So that is how you pronounce it.
And we cannot forget about the mysterious Flame Emperor. His true motives are yet unclear. However, I have an idea. I believe the enemy may have been after Flayn's blood. The blood that flows through her veins is special. It is extremely rare, and extremely dangerous.
Explain?
If enemies who know the secrets of Flayn's blood have appeared, our only option is to leave the monastery and go into hiding.
Brother, wait.
Flayn, what are you doing here? You should be resting.
I do not like the path of your thoughts. I do not wish to live in some lonely, remote location where I never get to see anyone. Not ever again.
Not again, eh?
If we stay here, you may be targeted again. Wouldn't it be better for the two of us to live in peace?
You can live in peace here in the monastery. You'll have people protecting you.
Even if we ran off to some new, secret location, there is no guarantee that they would not find us.
Yeah, just need to weed out the traitors and whoever else, if there are any.
That is why I believe it would be safest to stay in the monastery, where we are surrounded by capable knights and professors.
Exactly.
I see your point. I do. However...
You know it is the only reasonable option. What if I were to join the professor's class?
I'll just say that is a great idea.
You think so too? I am so very pleased to hear that. With a professor like you nearby, I shall be safe no matter what foe should appear.
I see. I am afraid you have a good point.
You're afraid? She has a good point.
Professor,
excuse me
due
there.
to my position, I have closely scrutinized everything about you.
You have?
After all that has happened, I must admit that you are indeed a trusted ally. So what say you? Can I entrust you with Flayn's safety?
So now he can trust me?
I shall speak with the Archbishop.
It'll be my pleasure. Nice.
Please, promise to look after Flayn. She is all I have.
Your request, sure. Even though you've been a dick to me.
I am so glad that Flayn is safe. Yet I can't help but wonder what the story is about that other girl.
Who
She
was
wore
that
the
other girl?
uniform of the academy. But who is she?
A white dragon scarf. Dorky.
Well done, Professor. I see that I was right to ask your class for assistance. I have been told that Manuela and Flayn are recovering nicely, as is Monica.
Is that who the other student is?
Monica the girl you rescued along with Flame, is also a student of the Officers' Academy. However...
She is a student from last year's class. She went missing just before she would have graduated.
Oh, really?
It never occurred to us that something might have happened to her at the monastery. We assumed she had run away.
Wow, really?
I never dreamed that we would find her. Not like this.
Monica has asked to rejoin the Black Eagle House once she has fully recovered.
Black Eagles?
Our enemies are still out there, so we must remain cautious and continue our investigation.
Excuse me? Yes, we should.
However, we must also help the students to move on from this incident.
Yes.
After all, the Battle of the Eagle and Lion will be held in Gronder Field next month.
Yes, the students will remember it for the rest of their lives.
So that'll be the next big important battle.
Please guide them so that they may show us their best at the coming battle.
So, you'll be going to Gronder Field next month. You've never been there before, have you?
No. And even if Byleth has, I haven't. So I'm assuming the next, as I was about to say, the next battle will, because it's between the Eagles and the Lions, that it's probably going to be one of those where it doesn't matter if your characters fall, they'll just retreat. Just like the first time we fought the Black Eagles, and as well as the, what was it, Golden Deer? Yeah. So yeah. I hope so. If not, it'll be interesting.
There is unease in the western side of the Empire, but everything east of the capital, Enbar, is stable.
Enbar, eh?
Well, there was a noble rebellion a short while ago, but it didn't amount to much.
Oh, excuse me. Didn't amount to much. What will you do next month?
Sorry, but I've got my own mission, and it's far from Gronder Field.
I bet.
The church has always been quick to make use of those who work for them.
Is it actually raining? Huh. Cold front must have come through. Nice. It is actually spring in Australia, not summer, so it's expected to get hot weather and cold weather. It was 32 degrees Celsius yesterday. That's in the high 90s if you're in a Fahrenheit country. That's, I think it's in the high 90s. Somewhere in the 90s. If you're Fahrenheit. That's just to tell you how hot it was yesterday. It was a nightmare. Not so much the heat itself, the fact that it hadn't been that hot in ages, and the wind. Yeah, it gets ridiculous. Anyway, the church has always been quick to make use of those who work for them.
What I'm more concerned about is finding out who among us is pulling the strings. Ever since the Rite of Rebirth, strange groups have been seen around Garreg Mach and elsewhere too. There was also an incident where some knights investigating these suspicious strangers turned up dead.
Turned up dead?
Not that it's likely, but if something like that ever happens to me...
I have not. I know what these games are like.
Search this room. Every corner, behind every shelf. I'm going to leave something for you.
I promise.
Don't just nod solemnly. There's nothing to worry about. I'm just being cautious.
Good. So I am actually more concerned, but figuring these guys are mercenaries, I thought saying just pure and simple, I promise, would be the up thing with him.
Then again, I guess you're always solemn.
Okay, save. Terrain effects. Next chapter.
Part 1. White Clouds. Wyvern Moon. Field of the Eagle and Lion. From on high, Flocks of wyverns roar in chorus and soar the pristine skies, heading south for the winter. Fodlan's children lend their hands to winter preparations by gathering firewood and catching fish from the river's cool waters. Yet all the while, their gazes are turned skyward, drawn to the magnificent sight above.
Now, normally I think the stream would have gone on long enough and I would end it here because, you know, as I said, I was feeling hot, bothered and tired and I wanted to play this to cool down. Not sure how long it would stream for, yada yada yada. But I'm actually feeling nice now. What I will do is, rather than just sort of... Ooh, $5,000, nice. End it here. I'm going to run around the monastery, talk to everyone, do the faculty things, and before moving on with the month...
The Eagle and Lion is finally upon us. This is our chance to show off the results of your expert training, Professor.
And before moving on with the month, I'll save it there, end the stream there, do the whole items, I'll give gifts and lost items, and then we'll start again tomorrow from that point on, doing the battle or whatever it is I do, the instruction and everything, all the way until the next battle. I reckon that sounds like a good idea. See, that way I will be doing my item restoration and everything off stream. I will be looking up who to give gifts and item and lost items to off stream. I think that'll and it won't, you know what, excuse me for 1 second. Rain's coming in through one of the windows. Rain is coming in through one of the windows. Just had to make sure I close it. Don't want anything getting wet over here now, do I? So yeah, just do a few small things off stream, and then we can continue tomorrow from right where we left off. So that's your expert training. Yeah, I think either one is good enough, but yeah, let's ask.
Have Lady Rhea and Seteth really not filled you in? Well, if that's the case,
I've only heard
happy to
about it.
explain. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion takes place every year during the Wyvern Moon. It can be best described as a mock battle between the three houses.
Oh, between all three houses.
Much like the one we had during the Great Tree Moon. Do you remember, Professor?
Yes, I remember. Remember our celebration
This
most of
battle will
all.
take place in Empire territory, at Gronder Field. In other words, far removed from the monastery. It's a mock battle between the three houses. The house that defeats the most opponents wins.
Your Highness, if the rumors are true, I believe Professor Manuela and Professor Hanneman will not be joining us.
Ah, yes, right you are. Given recent events, Professor Manuela has opted to sit this one out.
Yeah, figures as
Since
much.
she won't be present, Professor Hanneman has decided to skip this year as well.
Oh, don't worry about us. You know you want to see the kids in action.
So let's say, what did Manuela get up? But she's right there. What did Manuela's support get up?
Professor Manuela! Are you feeling better already?
Thanks to all of you. But I'd only be a burden out there. My students don't need to see me collapsed. Well, not on the battlefield anyway.
In that case, perhaps it is best that you sit this one out.
Correct. We will not be participating. Regardless, do not expect victory to come easily, or at all.
Well put. We've spent the past few months pushing our students to their limits. You can see me in the infirmary after they destroy you.
If only a professor present. Doesn't seem fair.
Oh my, look at you! If you're as confident as all that, my students will walk all over you.
I doubt that.
We have taught our students well. There is no need to hold back. Challenge them with everything you have.
Oh, I plan to. This is probably best if my character himself, being a professor like the two of them, sat out. Growth results from the previous month have been included in this report.
Each new experience
Nice.
is an asset.
I can speed it up too, so instead of just being like sit here and watch and meh. And why are you learning sword?
It seems I've improved.
Why are you learning
Well,
axe?
that worked out.
Why are you learning
Got
axe?
it. Good to go.
I don't remember giving them those.
This isn't so hard.
Nice.
Am I making progress?
Sagittarius. Nice.
I'm getting the hang of this.
See, you learning sword, I understand, because I know I gave you sword as one of the things. Oh, flame.
Impressed yet?
Ooh, nice. I didn't realize flame was here too. Yeah, you're supposed to be learning lance and horseback. Your axe and heavy knight. Your sword and magic. What is that? Reason? Yeah, faith is the white magic. Yeah, and your lance and flying, but I did give you sword at one point. However it goes. Dadu and Anna did weeding for 3 weeks. Oh, did they? Let's just start them and now it can be used 20 times. Nice. Didn't realize I was going to skip the whole freaking month. Okay. I can only do certifications on this screen, can't I? So let's see. Ooh. I did master one of my things. Cavalier, lance and riding. What is it I'm teaching you again? Yeah, riding. So I might make him one. Oh, intermediate is level 10. I thought intermediate was 5, 10, 20. Okay. I thought the intermediate was at level 15. Ugh. And flame. Huh. I don't know, should I look at these off stream myself? What do I want though? Mercenary sword. So mastered Myrmidon. I've only got 2 intermediate seals though. Strong and speedy. Thief. Interesting look. Might go with mercenary. Armored knight. That's what I'm gonna make to do. Cavalier. I'm thinking that'll be Dimitri. Brigand. Archer. Definitely Ash. Brawler. Mage. Dark Mage. That's one of the DLC classes, isn't it? Because it requires a dark seal, not an intermediate seal. Interesting. And priest. So let's see who's... Whoop. So Felix already has one, but it's not equipped. And Net has one, but it's not equipped. Flame has one, and it is equipped. Yeah, for the moment, I'll give myself mercenary. Yeah, for the moment, I'll give myself mercenary. So I've mastered my beginner class and I can equip it.
A new path to tread.
Yes. And give Dimitri Cavalier. I think it'd suit him, especially with what he's learning.
Good results.
Results my ass. Yeah, anyway. Now let's explore. I know, I didn't talk to Sothis last time, did I?
This monastery is more dangerous than I expected. It's likely that our foes have infiltrated the ranks of the teachers. And there may be others of questionable character about as well.
Yeah, that's what I've been
If you ask
thinking.
me, there is something amiss about that old man, Tomas.
Yeah, I wasn't really sold by his testimony last time either. And I did change my outfit from last time because now I'm without a cape. Oh, Hilda, hello.
Professor, do you have a second? It's about Monica. Does she seem off to you? She was in prison for a long while, but she seems to have recovered almost instantly, and she's been bizarrely cheerful.
Maybe she's had her mind taken over and is a traitor. Now that you mention it.
You see what I mean? I wonder if she's straining to seem happy just to make people comfortable.
That's what I think.
Why is she so close to Edelgard anyway?
I have a good idea why. So there was someone there. Must have been Sothis in my personal quarters.
Huh?
Oh no.
Things
50
we
meters.
can't obtain here are likely obtainable by way of the underground. Are you unfamiliar with Garreg Mach's underground? The place is an absolute paradise for those who can't stay above ground.
Well, either way. Good time traveling people or world traveling people here. Just wanted to see if there was anyone here. Training grounds.
What do you say, Adel? Shall we meet up in the library later to...
Oh, hello, Professor.
So that's Monica.
Do you need something? I'm a little busy at the moment.
Sorry, Professor. I've got a lot of questions to ask Adel here. Since I couldn't
Adel?
graduate last year, I really want to make sure I can do so this year.
There's definitely something odd about her.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is a free-for-all contest among the three classes.
Yeah?
If you are victorious, the Archbishop will no doubt present you with a reward.
Maybe. Consider me motivated.
Just what I thought you'd say.
Definitely.
There's something odd about you.
Along with Flame, we found another female student who went missing last year. But now
Yep.
the combat professor Yuritsa has vanished. His
Gee, I wonder
bulletin
why.
begged many questions, so there were plenty of objections to his appointment here.
Sorry, it feels like she was flirting or something.
He is apparently from House Hrim of the Empire, but he was adopted from another family, or so they say. Anyway, there hasn't been much good to be said about House Hrim in recent decades.
Yeah, I bet. Anyone else here? No? And let's go over here. That's where I was heading before.
Fishing? No thanks.
Not for you?
I tried it once and... ugh, gross. I don't even really like to eat fish, let alone catch and gut them.
Neither do I, honestly.
Besides, who can think about fishing right now? The battle of the eagle and lion is coming up soon. Feeling confident?
Oh, very.
That's the spirit.
Not to mention, I'm just not a fan of fishing. I get why it appeals to a lot of people, but to me, I'm just not the kind of person that can sit still. I'm impatient and will get bored very easily.
Hello.
No one in here to speak to. There is someone in here to speak to.
Garner Field is in the Empire, right? I wonder how we'll get there. I thought I heard that there's no path that goes straight from the monastery to the Empire. Oh, perhaps we'll travel through Alliance territory. Yes, I see. From the east, we would go... there. Ah, yes, that must be it.
It'd be interesting. Something happens on the way there. Just 1 second. Okay, that's what that was. Sorry, I thought I got a DM on Twitch or something. Claude and Marianne.
Going all the way to the Empire for a mock battle? This is serious business. And there's a reward to be had as well. I'd really like to win this thing.
Good luck. Facing me.
Well, excuse me, Professor. Do you think it would reflect poorly on me if I chose not to take part in the battle of the Eagle and Lion?
Might, I don't know.
Well, I don't really want to leave the monastery.
I can understand that.
I'm not very confident, but I'll try my best.
Okay. There's people over there.
Hey there. I'm just
got this music in my head.
Exhausted. I swear to you, Professor, every month we're worked harder than the month before.
Gee, I wonder why.
I had imagined the Academy as a chance to possibly relax before our lives began in earnest.
Oh no.
Agreed.
It is what it is.
That's the Church of Seros for you. What is it they say? Those with power are obliged to use it.
This is not a place to relax, buddy. I see nothing. I'll get it while I'm here. No idea what that was. I clicked it way too fast.
Hey! The Death Knight's true identity. Personally, I don't think it could be Yuritsa. He taught me swordsmanship. He said I had talent and the potential to get pretty strong. He was a little scary, of course. But it's hard for me to believe he's a bad person.
He seems more a misunderstood person, yes. But the evidence does seem to point towards him being someone of questionable...
A fishing tournament, huh? Sounds fun, but not as fun as reeling in the ladies.
Of course.
Just kidding, of course. The most important thing right now is preparing for the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. After all, the ladies love nothing more than a winner. And around here, there's no bigger game.
I'm sure they do.
You'd understand, Professor.
Of course I understand. Doesn't mean I do the same thing.
I need a favor.
Practice battle maneuvers for the Knights of the Holy Kingdom of Argus. Sure. Not sure how to do that one, but
the
sure.
Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Its name comes from the war in which the kingdom won its independence from the Empire. It's imperative that we fight our best. We must live up to the legacy of the King of Lions.
Here's the
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion draws near. His Highness insists upon training well into the night. He has said it is nothing to worry about. But how could I not be concerned?
There is a lot to be concerned about. I've got more quests to do. Is there someone up this way?
Yep.
Hello. Goodbye. No one over here. Let's see. I'm in my personal quarters because it looks like there's someone. Yeah, just over here.
Oh, having a fishing tournament before the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. At first I couldn't figure out what they were thinking.
but the fish are especially tasty this time of year, so I don't question it anymore. Have you
I'm
had
not a big
any,
fan
Professor?
of fish.
You'd better eat up before it's all gone.
Yeah, I'm honestly not a big fan of seafood. I don't like eating things that look like they did when they once were alive. I think I said that right. I don't like eating things that look like they did when they were once alive. Yeah. And seafood, like, I do enjoy sushi. I do enjoy a good flake or something every now and then. But I'm just not that big on seafood.
Hi, Professor. Want to know something? Gronder
Sure.
is in the territory of House Burgleys in the Empire. That's
Yeah?
right next to my home, the region of House Varley.
Oh, really?
Oh, no. What if my parents come to watch?
I don't think Michael's
Really?
allowed to watch.
Are you sure? You wouldn't say that if you weren't completely sure, right?
Alrighty then. I'll see you later. Nah, I will, because I am going to be giving her gifts, maybe? Lost items, maybe?
Why would we go all the way to Gronder Field? It's idiocy to travel that far.
Wow. Say how you really feel.
It may be a tradition, but it takes forever to get there and is exhausting. So pointless. I guess there's nothing
Okay.
to be done about it. Even by you, Professor.
Jeez, she is so... I don't know, extreme, excessive, however you want to say it. Why am I what am I doing?
You know, I'm pretty good at fishing. My older brother used to take me out. Why don't you give it a try too? They say we can eat whatever we catch.
Let's see. Fodlan is big. It's not as big as Almyra is, but it's still pretty big.
Okay.
Travel? I don't know. Never thought about it, I guess.
Okay. And Gilbert's in here now.
Professor, as Seteth told you, we're to have a fishing tournament. Given the events of the last month, I believe this is just the sort of distraction we need. Staff and student alike.
Yeah, fair call.
I'm afraid I'm not one for such festivities. I do enjoy a spot of fishing, though. I believe it best that I stick to quietly fishing by myself.
Time for greenhouse. Yes. Harvest. Yes, I did do this off camera last time. Plants. Wow. Got 11 of those. Why have I got so many? Let's do them. Cultivate. Let's go. Pour some water on it. Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, here's Ignace.
Sometimes it's nice to dangle a fishing line and let your mind wander. I'd love to spend some time lounging around by a scenic river or lake.
Does actually sound nice, doesn't it?
Holding such a frivolous and downright ridiculous event so close to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? It's absolutely absurd.
Of course there would be some people against it.
Although, they did say we could eat whatever we catch. I'm a sucker for a good meal. I just couldn't resist.
So am I, Ingrid. So am I. Someone teased me yesterday with a picture of, I think it was called a dragon egg. It was like egg wrapped in bacon or something like that, and I was like, God damn it, now I want that food. I went out and got some egg and bacon burgers. That was... so many people around here. That was rather
Are
interesting.
you going to participate in the fishing tournament, Professor?
Yeah. That's all you had to say. I think all these cats and dogs would like to participate too.
Hey, Professor! Did you hear about the fishing tournament? You get to fish in the pond as much as you want. The more you catch, the more you get to eat.
Sounds good.
I fished with frequency back in Bridget. I will not have losing. Will you be trying
Okay.
to fish too?
Yes. Hey, Eloise.
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see. But they haven't been biting.
Maybe the fish are frightened by you, or you're second
What
skin
shouting?
fish.
Everyone told me I was too loud, so I've been using my quiet voice.
What shouting? That was not good. I should not have done that. But it makes me laugh more so because my sister is the exact same. She's just naturally loud, and when she shouts, oh boy, you could hear it a block or two away.
I told my brother I had a craving for some tasty fish. I did not realize when I did so that it would turn into, well, this.
Oh, is this the reason for the fishing tournament? It's all good. I think some people are...
Can you believe what Sedith said? Catch some tasty fish for Flane. I'm her bodyguard.
Oh, so you're Flane's bodyguard. Cool. I'll come back for the rest of it. There's something over here that's piqued my interest. You got a quest?
Do you have time for a request?
Not has obtained information about bandits that have been showing up as of late. Head out to the village and deal with the bandits. Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with that later. You always got something to say.
Nothing to report. Young
You
Monica
sure?
disappeared last year. I thought she had simply run along home. But it
So
turns
did
out she
everyone
was
else.
kidnapped. I can't believe it. How awful it must have been for the poor thing. They say her personality has completely changed. But at least she seems more cheerful than before. Grateful to be
Yeah,
alive, perhaps?
that's raising more red flags with me. Anyone down here? Just down there as always, but it doesn't seem she wants to talk. Okay.
Pardon me.
Anyone over in the stables? Seems like it. No. Over here, yes. Tomas. You're also raising some red flags with
You
me.
feel that first refreshing breeze upon your face. You know it is almost time for the battle of the eagle and lion. Grunder Field is within the Empire, but the path there from the monastery necessitates passing through Alliance territory. Fodlan's biggest river, the Aramid River, flows along the border between the Empire and the Alliance. You will have to cross one of the largest bridges upon that river, the Great Bridge of Murden.
Yeah, there's someone over in here that wants to talk as well. Further
You know, the Empire used to control all of Fodlan. But
Sure
after the
did.
Civil War, the northern region split off and became the Kingdom. Later, the eastern part of the Kingdom seceded to become the Alliance. There are 3 powers today, but 1,000 years ago, we were all united as one. Even now, among the nobles of the Empire, there are some who dream of reunifying Fodlan.
I'm sure. Someone down here too.
I received a rare letter from my father recently. He said that he is praying for the Golden Deer House to emerge victorious. Insistently praying. My father attended the Officers' Academy and won a glorious victory in the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
Oh, did he?
I think he is quite proud of that, even to this day. I suppose that shows how great an honor it truly is.
Sorry, as fascinating as that is, I've got other more important things to worry about. Let's see. Already been there and spoken to people. Yeah, she's actually an icon and part of Black Eagles. That is interesting indeed. There's a quest here, but I'll deal with the fishing pond later. Let's go to the cathedral. Just a quick check, yeah. Doesn't seem like anyone's on the bridge.
After the Battle of the Eagle and Lion, a prize is awarded to the winner by the Archbishop herself.
Oh,
It's a
really?
3-way battle, so you can't waste too much time just observing. You have to jump right in there. You have to be proactive and defeat the most opponents. Do that, and it's quite possible the Archbishop will recognize how strong you are.
Yeah.
Great memories. I was a student here many years ago. I know what I speak of.
Certainly hope so. And another student.
Oh, hi, Professor.
Dude, you know what?
Have you heard the rumor about the Goddess Tower?
What rumor?
Well, there's an annual ball here the month after next, during the ethereal moon.
I think I've heard of that ball.
They say if a boy and a girl wish for something together at the Goddess Tower on that night, the goddess herself will grant it. I don't know where the rumor started, but it's a great story, isn't it?
Whew, that one snuck up on me. Excuse me. I don't know if the rumor started, but it's a great story, isn't it? Yeah. And the Mercedes is here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was lost in thought.
It's all good.
It's very kind of you to be concerned, but I promise that I'm fine. I was just thinking, the Death Knight's true identity. Could it actually be Professor Yuritsa?
The more obvious something seems to be, the less likely it's going to be. So I'm going to lean on the side of caution and say maybe it could actually be Professor Yuritsa. But I'm not banking on it. Like, he's definitely suspicious of something because it was a secret passage in his room. But I'm not ruling out the possibility that it could be someone else. Just have to wait and see how it goes. Oh, that's on the outside. Okay. Questy, questy, questy. Gimme.
I have a favor to ask.
Oh, this letter, there's no address, but there's only one person who is a gallant. Who's gallant? Pardon me. Has a charming smile and always puts his family first. Except. If it's Cyril again. Oh, there's more support. Wrong button. I like zooming in because you can see all the stuff going on. If that is cool. Still need to go up to here to talk to people. Wait. Felix is over here. Felix! You never get to give this. You never got to give this letter quest. Two people you wouldn't expect. Alright. I've already given one to Cyril. And hey, how you doing? Felix. Felix, Felix, Felix.
I'm not interested in glory or prizes. All I want is a formidable enemy to sink my teeth into.
Yeah, it does sound fun.
As far as I can see, there are only a couple of opponents worth my time.
Alright. Couple of opponents worthy of your time. I.e. me, Dimitri. I'd say to do because he's pretty much tanky. Betty then. So is the persons over at the fishing pond or around here. Have I been? Yes, I've been there. So yeah, second floor, speak to these people and then we'll be fishing tournament time. Rare. How you doing?
The situation last month was dire indeed. The students endured great hardship.
What house am I in? I am in Blue Lines.
I hope you were able to put all of that behind you, so that you may focus on this month's assignment.
Yeah. Yes, of course.
A most reassuring response. I trust that your class is in good hands. I look forward to seeing your skills.
Really solid
at
house.
the Battle of the Eagle
Yes,
and
I really enjoy being in the Blue Lines. Look forward to seeing your skills on display at the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Yep, I look forward to it too. So Teth, how you doing?
I have something to ask of you.
Yes?
Flayn has been through an awful lot this past month. To make up for that, I have decided to give her whatever she wants. I asked her what she would like, and she expressed a desire for a feast of fish.
Yeah, I assume you're the reason for this fishing tournament, or because she asked for fish.
Since I am sure the students would be interested, I have decided to hold a fishing tournament here at the monastery.
I knew it.
I have left all of the specifics to Shamir. Please, enter and put in your best effort.
Will do. Okay. Who else to talk to around here? I've always got something to say about those Abyssian idiots. Strikes a red flag with me.
The recent happenings at the monastery. There is something going on behind the scenes here. I've been commissioned to investigate as well. As I've already mentioned, this month I'm off to the kingdom. You be on your guard, okay?
Always.
Perhaps I've gotten in your head too much.
Maybe.
I won't go dying on you. I've stayed alive this long after all.
Yeah, but I can't say the same about every other Fire Emblem, Dad. Yeah, I know these games well enough.
I always thought I was pretty good, you know? Then I'd go and get stabbed.
You got stabbed?
But my opponent was the Death Knight, so I figure I did pretty well to only get stabbed. I wonder if it's true that he is actually Yuritsa. Whoever he is, I'm going to make him pay. It turns out that when I get stabbed, I get really mad.
Oh, I'm sure. He hurt you this time, next time he may kill you. I'll help you get your revenge.
I'm not going to let him get the better of me again.
No, we won't let him do that. And Hanneman.
I don't know if you've heard, but Flayn is very special. Her
Yes,
blood
I have heard.
carries a rare crest. Oh, the lengths to which she could advance my research. If only I were able to study her.
Let me guess, Seteth refuses.
If only it weren't for Seteth's strict orders. He
Knew it.
protects his sister with unusual zeal.
Of course he would.
Have you ever tried convincing Seteth of anything? I'm
Fair
not
point.
sure I could convince that man the sky is blue, if he hadn't already looked up for himself.
Well, I didn't know. What else did you want me to say? Anything this way? From the looks of it, no. So let's go over to the library. Oh, no one's there. Then, guess we're off to the fishing tournament. Let's see. Who wants that letter? Who is that letter for?
Professor.
There's still someone to speak to up here. And...
On.
Oh, Leonie, hello.
A fishing tournament now. Are they just giving up on the battle of the eagle and lion?
My favourite unit? I don't really have a favourite unit. Probably, so far, I would have to say Myrmidon or Mercenary.
You're not condoning this, right? Are you?
If you're talking about character, so far, my favourite character in the Blue Lions, I would have to probably say Dedue. Like, he's been really tanky, and I love a good tank character. I love a good tanky unit. Felix has also been really good, because he's, you know, making swift and only using a sword. Yep, looks like well, that's for Alois.
I'm going to catch me some.
Okay. Heartfelt love letter.
I appreciate this.
But I highly doubt you'll accept it. Unless you're bi instead of just gay. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that's... Dedue not being available on the other routes is part of the reason why I am a Blue Lion. Every house has at least one character I want. Like, Golden Deer, you can't recruit Claude into other houses, otherwise I would. I so would. He is my favourite of the three leaders.
My savior, thank you.
Black Eagles, you can't recruit Edelgard. I'm not that big on Edelgard. But hey, I'm not going to say to anyone who likes Edelgard that they're wrong. Because they're perfectly right to like whoever they like. And you can't recruit Hubert, who I'm just like, well, fuck him anyway. I don't really like Hubert. Alright, back to the fishing pond.
Professor.
Okay. Shamir, you have a quest.
Welcome to the monastery fishing tournament. You look confused. Didn't Seth tell you about it?
Yes,
Just
he did, actually.
Catch whatever fish Flame requests. Show any fish you catch to Flame.
Yep, will do.
I have a favor to ask.
Use the tournament bait to catch fish that Flame wants to eat. Okay. Other people can speak to, but there's also this here. Give me this. Yes, let's fish. Tournament bait 50. Wow. Alright. Bang, bang, bang. Done. Regular furling carp. It's roughly average in size. Let's go again. I don't know about the story in this game. Nothing past this point, it's completely blind to me. Whoops. Everything is literally just a guess based on what I know of previous Fire Emblem games. Ooh, large size. Nice. Let's keep going. I'm surprised I've actually managed to avoid spoilers for this game for so long. Bah, bah, got it. Got it. Ooh, nice. Thank you for following. It's the first one I've actually had on stream. Whoop. Ah, I failed. Bah. I need to pay more attention. Perfect. Nice. Another large one in size. Let's keep going some. Yeah, everything else I know about this game is literally from like Smash Brothers, or because I've looked up characters. Yeah, blech. Got it. Got it. Yeah, because I have actually looked up a list of characters in the game to be like, okay, who can I give gifts to? Who can I... Huge. Ooh, nice. Who can I give gifts to? Who takes these lost items? That sort of thing. That's literally all I know. Just that Byleth are using the DLC characters. I have Anna. I haven't tried recruiting anyone else yet. Yeah, that's literally all I know. It's literally all I've done. If you want as well, I actually have all VODs of these live streams up on my YouTube channel. Because Twitch, I'm not that far along with Twitch yet. I can't exactly keep them up on Twitch for long. And even if I did... Is this a Let's Play on YouTube too? Yeah. Yeah, I was just talking about that. It's not actually a Let's Play on YouTube. I did 15 episodes of this on YouTube, but I'm past that point on the YouTube Let's Play that I'm now doing all this. This is all completely new to me from this point on. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Perfect. It's roughly average in size. Keep going a little bit more. Another perfect. Do 2 more, and I think that will be it for now. Whoops. Got it. Nice to see some people actually talking in the chat. I've had like one person talking to me in chat before, but it's nice to see more now. Whoop. Whoop. New experience for me. It'll be nice to get used to this sort of thing. Alright, I'll end it for now. I might be able to come back. Yeah, I can keep on going. Let's see.
Oh, are you taking part in the fishing tournament? Whoever can catch the biggest one of these fish wins.
Likely to be Ignatz. The fish rarity of 2 stars or higher. Okay.
Are you taking part as well? Why don't we have some fun with this? A little contest. If you catch a fish like this, come show it to me. Whoever catches the bigger fish will be the victor.
2 stars or higher. What fish did I catch? I think it'll be in storehouse. No. Fish. No. Not seeds. Not this. Not this. Huh. No.
Oh, you're entering too?
Yep.
Then how about a little friendly competition?
Puts them again immediately for a reward.
There's no way I'll lose.
Whoa.
Did you catch something? No way. That fish looks bigger and tastier. I
Okay,
can't believe
yeah.
I lost.
Oh, nice. Ingrid.
So, you've caught something, have you? Let us pit our fish against each other. Alas, your fish is clearly grander than mine. I suppose you win. This time.
Yay. Ignatz.
Ah, you already got your hands on some fish. Let's compare then. Oh, I'm lost. Is there anything you can't do?
Nice. Hey, Ash.
So you're taking part?
Yes, I
How
am.
would you feel about a little friendly competition? Catch the same kind of fish as me and we'll compare the two. Biggest wins.
3 stars. Let's talk
Looks
again.
like you've been doing some fishing. Let's see what you've got. Wow, that's a spectacular fish. You win. I can't compete with that.
Nice. Molinaries. I've already got like 20 of them. Still, can never have too little.
So you are joining the fishing tournament? That's great, but you don't stand a chance against me.
Are
I
you
just
sure?
caught this beauty. I bet you can't catch a bigger one of the same kind.
Yeah, I think I'll beat that. I think the cats are hungry as well.
All right, let's see what you got. I lost? But how? Ugh. I guess I underestimated you, Professor.
Yeah, you did. Ooh, Iron Axe. You sound just like my cats. Quiet. Shut up. Yeah, you want something? I can feed them. I know I can. Here, take a wet trout. I got 10 of them. 11 of them. Who's next? Petra.
I'm happy that you will have participation. Maybe you and I both can have a small contest with each other? We will both have catching of the same fish type and do comparisons. Whoever has
What
the
FE
fish
games have I
biggest
played?
size will be winning, okay?
I've started with Awakening. I haven't actually beaten the Fire Emblem game before, but I have gotten like 19 chapters into Awakening, up to the World Tree. I played Fates. I actually haven't gotten that far in Fates. About 12 chapters into Birthright, 7 into Conquest, and only like 3 into Revelations. I just really was trying to put more into Birthright, but of course 3 stories just all sort of piled up. Echoes, Shadows of Valentia I've also played, but I haven't gotten far into that one. I keep on trying to get back into that one and getting further because I really love how it plays. Just like I do 3 Houses, but it just don't really seem to find the time for it. I have watched playthroughs of the Ninja chapter and Birthright kicked my ass. I actually don't really remember that chapter very well. I don't remember much of Fates, to be honest. I remember a fair amount of Awakening and what I've done in Echoes, because I've gotten to the furthest I've gotten is like the second, once you've done the first part with, what's his name, Arm, then you do the second chapter or whatever it is with Celica. Then when you go back to Arm for the second time, that's the furthest I've gotten in Shadows of Valentia. And I've seen playthroughs of all the other Fire Emblem games in English, because I was told I started with Awakening, go and backtrack on these games. So I've watched playthroughs of all of them, and I've seen, yes, Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance, they definitely have a much better story than those two games. But I never actually managed to find the games to play them myself. They do look amazing, and I would love to try them out. But I did try the Game Boy Advance pair that did come out in English.
Show me the fish, so we can see whose has the biggest size. I will have comparisons now.
Yeah.
Your fish has way more size. I have had losing. I mean, I have lost.
That's nice. I have actually played and come very close to beating the Fire Emblem, the one with Lyn and everyone, because I love some of the characters in that game. That's like my favorite Fire Emblem next to Awakening. And Sacred Stones, I'm just not really that big on, to be honest. I'm still in the middle of watching a playthrough of that one and getting to know that one. I'm playing it for myself. I'm just not really that keen on. But I'm sure it's still a great game. I'm just not all that keen on. But Fire Emblem, the original GBA one, the Lyn one, I've seen 2 playthroughs and I've played through a lot of it myself. I love that game so much.
Have you thought about entering? Maybe you and I could have a little friendly competition. I just caught
We've already
this
been
fish
fishing.
here. Why don't you try catching a bigger one of the same type?
Let's see, do I beat you as well?
Oh, you've caught one. Let me see. Nice, you beat me. This is
Nice.
for you.
More items. I think that's done.
Will you be taking part 2, Professor? I must admit I am quite excited. I cannot recall the type of fish I was hoping to dine on. So, if you do manage to catch a fish, do you mind bringing it for me to see?
Sure. So what do I do? Just talk to her again?
What a shame. It is not the type I was hoping for.
Yeah, it really is FE7. That's the number it was, wasn't it? So not the one you wanted, eh?
What a shame.
So she doesn't want the carp. I've beaten the sizes of everyone else's fish. Must have to keep going for more. So then, let's continue. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not very good with what number each one is. They all seem to be Fodlan carps. You just not want a Fodlan carp, or... Perfect. Regular Fodlan carp. Just a sec. Wait for a red fish to show up. I forget that that does that. Oop, that's a red one. Gotcha. Yeah, it's a huge Fodlan carp. I already got one before, but she didn't. She said she didn't want it. One's blue. That one's blue. That one's blue. Your beta's gone. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Let's go and speak to her again.
What a shame.
It's not the type you're hoping for. What? You don't want a regular, you don't want a small, you don't want a large, you don't want a huge Fodlan carp. What do you want? What am I supposed to be doing here?
Welcome to the mon. You look confused. Just show any fish.
I show my fish to Flame. She doesn't want any of them. What else is there to do? What else is there to get? So I have to cook it or something. Oh, look, an item. I'll take that. No. Oh, look, another item. I'll take that. What is today's special? Onion green soup. I don't know. Just gonna do some more fishing. So it says herring is what Flame wants apparently. Herring? I think I have that. No, and I have an albinian herring or whatever that is. Well, let's keep fishing until I get one. Oh, it's yellow. Let's try this one. Perfect. Oh, there it is. How about that?
Oh, you caught one! Yes!
Yep.
Yes! Yay! Oh, this is it! This is the fish I have been pining for!
Thank God.
I am so pleased! I shall cook it up immediately!
Thanks.
Nice. And now the fishing is done.
I guess that's it. That was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, surprisingly somewhat fun, yes. Now everyone else has things to say.
This created more fun than I have experienced in a long time. Did you also have the fun?
Yes, I also had the fun.
I wasn't expecting much, but this tournament was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was nice.
The fishing tournament's over already? Guess it's time for my personal eating tournament then. Best part is, no losing.
Yeah, as soon as I'm done with this stream, I'm gonna get some food myself. I'm starting to get hungry.
The fishing tournament is over. I heard you did some fishing, and that Flame is happy.
Yep. It's always nice to spend time with
All that's left
some
now
lovely
is
characters.
to eat it. Should I smoke it? Stew it? Ugh, I'm drooling already.
Whatever you choose.
I think that's the end of the fishing tournament. I suppose it's time to prepare for the battle of the eagle and lion.
Yep.
Fishing was a nice change of pace, but now it's time to focus on the battle of the eagle and lion.
Yes, it is.
Hey.
Do you have something to say as well? No. Well, also got some support to check out. Oh, I shouldn't have said this. Let's see how these two get along. Then after that, I think I'll call it a stream.
No, this isn't right. Now what am I supposed to do?
What's the matter, Mercedes?
I accidentally made this food much sweeter than I wanted.
Let me taste it. Yeah, a little sweet. What if we try adding a few spices?
Huh? This is delicious! You're an amazing cook, Ash!
Have you seen the trailer for 3 Houses? Yes, that's actually the other thing I know about the game. I just know, okay, this is what they look like 5 years later and that this is going to happen at some point. I have no idea how it's going to happen and I'm really curious to find out.
My dad used to own a restaurant. I helped out a lot around the kitchen, even as a little kid.
Wow, that's a lot of responsibility to take on at an early age. No wonder you always work so hard. I might learn something if I watch you cook.
Well, no promises. I just have a little bit of experience, that's all. But look at you, you're great at baking cakes.
Great at a lot of
I'm
things.
quite good at baking, but I'm not the best when it comes to seasoning. Maybe it's because I don't like spicy food? It's tough to make food taste good when you don't enjoy it.
That is
I
true.
just had an idea. If the reason I can't cook spicy food is because I don't like it, then all I have to do is eat some spicy food. If I learn to like it, then I'll be better at making it, right?
I don't know, maybe. What makes you say that?
No, none of that matters. Once I've made a decision, I have to go with it. I'll make something spicy right away.
Okay.
Oh, this won't end well.
Hope she can handle it.
If I leave her to it, she'll make an even bigger mess.
Hey Ash, which
Which seasonings should I use? These ones?
I'm assuming she picked up the wrong ones.
Hold on, Mercedes. Let me show you.
And instead of just saying
that one
no.
goes best with meat, but for stir fry, what you really want is this.
Okay. Well, 3.5 hours. That is a nice long stream, actually. A lot longer than I originally intended to go for. But yeah, I'm going to call it a stream there. So, yeah, if you're watching this, yeah, I have a YouTube channel. Yeah, no worries. It's been nice having you in here. It's been definitely interesting. I haven't had many people to really talk to in chat before, so it's nice to actually see some people come through, actually come and chat with me. I want to gain experience doing this stuff. I want to be able to stream more of this stuff, because I do plan to, once I'm done with Fire Emblem 3 Houses, maybe go through Persona 5. I want to go through the entire Kingdom Hearts series. I want to go through the entire Final Fantasy series. They would definitely be fun and interesting streams, and I would need people to help guide me through when I get stuck. I don't mind backseat gaming. I do mind spoilers, but I don't mind backseat gaming. So yeah, all these are up on my YouTube channel as well, which also is the same name, Rob Harli. So yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, and if you like this video, if you're watching on YouTube, please don't forget to like, subscribe and all that usual stuff, and also go follow me on twitch.tv/Rob Harli. And if you're watching on Twitch, like I know, what's your name? Nandy Nando, like Nandy Nando is, then yeah, I'm also on YouTube, Rob Harli. Go like, follow, subscribe and all that stuff over there, and I will catch you in the next one.